Greetings, Longville Reunion. Reunion is a time of getting together and gathering as family, being around the campfire, eating together, having discussions, heated discussions about politics and about, of course, the inevitable conspiracy theories. And because as you're watching this, you've probably already started those discussions as well as having adult beverages. Let's take a moment to pause, and you can go refill, and let's gather together to remember this year the tragic loss of Britta Joy. Britta brings about a magic and a hope and a joy around fairies. And so in recognizing her love of this fairy fantasy, let's pretend that we're like mushrooms, and I brought a mushroom today to help you visualize that, but that we're like in a glade and we're gathered together in a circle of mushrooms. And we have in this circle each one of us, but also people like Adolf, Viola, Grandma Dolly, Ernie, Mabel, and others whom we have lost and who have been very significant in our lives, those who've already passed into the mysteries of what lies beyond. So we all of us gather together in this fairy circle, and in the middle we have laid down before us our fairy princess, Britta Joy. And the first thing I think that most of us experience or have experienced around this laying down of our fairy princess is the shock. The absolute tragedy of this, that this is not the way things are meant to be. She was to live life with abundance and with joy and with celebration for long years ahead, and here is a life cut short, and it is tragic. We also bring with us a heaviness upon our hearts as we've asked those difficult questions around tragic events, in particular Britta's tragedy, where we've asked ourselves, why? Why did this have to happen? And perhaps more poignantly, the heaviness upon our hearts as we look back and go, what could I have done? What could I have done differently? And I think in some ways, because each one of us has been connected to her, we all have probably found a moment in our hearts where we go, well, if things would have been different, it's all well and good. But the reality is that she is here before us. And you've been sharing the stories, you've been remembering her, you've been sharing cabin stories now, I'm sure, of Britta Joy and friends. And as we gather here, it's also important for us to recognize that Britta struggled with demons. I don't know how you understand demons in your life or in the life of those around you, but I think it's fair to say that as we look at this tragedy, that the demons in some ways won. And it's important just to recognize that, to see that they're very real and they affected her, and that has brought us to this moment. Within the circle, we also bring with us hope and joy. This fairy princess would not want us to mourn forever, certainly to grieve deeply. But we bring into the circle, into her presence, also the new life and the new hope and the new abundances. And so we have here gathered new babies, new relationships, new hopes. Finally, I would be remiss in not mentioning Britta's great joy for dance. And so I would think that it would be good to consider what would she want for us? What would she want for you, Dina? And for us who are gathered around you, supporting you in this difficult time, supporting one another as family and as friends. I think that she would have us recognize that there are two types of music. The first, of course, is the great joyous music in our lives, that is the music to dance to. So we have music to dance to, and we're called to live that to our fullest, to dance to it. And I think that Britta would also have us recognize that there is another type of music. And it's the music we have to face up to. This one takes courage sometimes. There's music in our lives that we have to face up to. We have to face up to our own demons. We have to recognize in this moment the gift or the opportunity to motivate us to face that music and to say goodbye to our own demons, so that in the spirit of Britta Joy we can dance in the fairy circle, we can dance to the music of life. Bless you, Britta. Bless the path before you, and may all of your paths be blessed as we journey through life together.